All right, everybody, how we doing? So a few years ago, I bought a Proform 2000 a treadmill here. A few years ago, haven't used it too crazy enough, but we moved several times. And I started up this morning. I started making some noises. Took off the front panel, and we can show you how to do that here in a bit, but it's not too bad. There's a screw over here and 3 on the front, 1 on the other side as well, and on the underside there's 1 on each side underneath it, so it's not too bad. Just 5 screws, 7 screws, excuse me. But so when I popped this open, ran it, unfortunately noise has gone away, so I did accomplish what I wanted to set out to. But when I opened up, there was a noise coming over here from the drive belt just over here. It's also good, just keep in mind some regular maintenance to pop this open, blow out any dust, suck it out, things like that, any other little pieces that you can get out, just to make sure it's nice and clean there for the motor and electronics and whatnot. So when I popped this out, it was just started to make a noise. The belt itself is actually in very good condition. It doesn't need to be replaced at all, from what I could tell. So let me shed some light on it. So yeah, it didn't have any slits or cracks or anything like that. So I just decided just to take it off and then just put it back, just kind of lube some of the little areas which I could. And that brings up a whole nother things with maintenance and whatnot, but we can do another video on that. But so it wasn't too bad. And so I just essentially came over here to the other side. This is your tightening bolt over here for this roller here at the front. So it's not too bad. Now you use a 32nd Allen wrench. There's a bolt right here which is 11 millimeter that you can just take off, and then you take this whole screw out, this whole bolt out, and then this will allow you to take out the roller. Now when you take out the roller, you got tension over here with the belt, and so you just kind of have to wiggle it out, which you can. I kind of cleaned up both of the pulleys over here as well, make sure they're all right, spinning right, and essentially just reattach the belt, and it seemed to do the job. The noise has gone away, which is good, which is what we wanted to accomplish. And so, I mean, obviously if there was cracks or something like in the belt, you want to replace it. But just resetting it, kind of cleaning things up, did the trick. So it wasn't too bad. It took a little bit, but you know, it gives you a chance just to get familiar with your treadmill, how things work. Obviously, you got the electronics over there, motor right here, motor mounts, things like that. So just be careful when you are working with it. Make sure not to doink any electronics. I'm hoping to get back on this bad boy and start doing some additional running on it here in a little bit. Let me just flip it upside real quick here for you. We'll show those other bolts so you can take off the front cover. They were just right. So you got 2 of them right here. I'll get my light broke in real quick here. So you have 2 bolts up there, and that third one is just right there where the empty one is, and that will allow you to take off the front cover. Same with the other side. So that's also the same way if you want to replace the belt. Just do exactly what I said, what I did, what I showed you. I'll just come back down. That's how you replace the belt. So once you do put the bolt back, you'll have to make sure also, something wise, is when you're doing the bolt, you can, or when you're putting it back in, if you want to make sure you have it the same place where you did, you can count the amount of lines on the screw, or you can put a little white dot, something like that, just to make sure it's in the same place. And then you might have to come to the back and readjust the belt with the back here on these 2. They're underneath there. So yeah, but so far I've been loving it so far. It's been a great treadmill. We'll do some additional maintenance on it here in the next few days, and we'll go over that as well. So once again, it's just on my Proform 2000 treadmill, just how to check for squeaky noises on the belt, the drive belt, and how to take it off. So like and subscribe. Thanks.